Good morning, church. My name is Tracy Fritz, and I'm honored to be here today. Today is November 11th, and the significance of this day is that it's Orphan Sunday in churches all around the world. Caring for the orphans is a commandment that God has given all of us. And so today I wanted to share a little bit about a home that is very dear to my family and dear to many other families in our church right now, called the Fern House. The Fern House is located in Teshi, Ghana. It is the home to 23 children who are unable to be cared for by their families of origin. We work with Ghana Social Welfare. Ghana Social Welfare brings the kids into our home when they need to find safe placement and rescue for the children. But the difference between Ghana Social Welfare and social welfare in the United States is that there is no funding attached to social welfare. Social welfare finds a need in Ghana. They realize that some of these children have been abandoned on the streets or are in unsafe situations, and so they are removed from their homes and they are placed in licensed homes in the community, which Fern House is, but funding doesn't come with the care for these children. So my job with the Fern House is really to help to find people, to connect people with these children, both locally and here in the United States, that are willing to step up and say, this is a part that I can play. We work with an organization called Feeding the Orphans, and it has been an amazing blessing to work with Feeding the Orphans, because Feeding the Orphans is the nonprofit that we use that has been established in the United States but works with many homes in Ghana. I am able to get sponsors for the 23 kids in our home, and the funds are then sent to Feeding the Orphans, and then directly 100% of those funds that are donated to the children of the home go directly to the home. Currently, we have about 9 of the kids in our home fully funded, but out of 23, that's not even half. So today, you're going to see pictures that are scrolling across the screen right now of real children in a world that seems so very far away, but with the same needs and serving the same God as we serve right here in the United States. These kids are so special and dear to me because of the time that my own family has spent in Ghana and are traveling back and forth, but they can be just as real to you. If you are feeling called to connect with the children of the Fern House, if you are willing to make a commitment to pray for these children. If you'd like to be added to our email, I have an email chain that goes out to talk about all the events. This is, like I said, something that is so very dear to me, but I really believe as a church family that we could come together and embrace this home of 23 children and make this a part of who Forest Park is. Care for these kids, provide for their needs, pray for them, connect with them. They are God's children. And in Matthew 20:28, just as Christ came to this earth to not to be served, but to serve, so are we called to do that.